Hello, my name is Rugiatu Kamara, and I'm going to discuss the synthesis of acetaminophen. The objective of this lab is to synthesize the compound acetaminophen from the starting aromatic compound of p-aminophenol. Acetaminophen is also known as a drug to be treated for mild to moderate pain, such as headaches, toothaches, and menstrual periods. The most common name is called Tylenol. In this experiment, we had 3 steps. The first step was synthesizing the acetaminophen. First, we took 1.25 and weighed it of p-aminophenol, and as well, we heated it up on a hot plate until it was completely dissolved. We induced crystallization with a glass rod. The second step was a vacuum filtration with a Buchner funnel. Before filtrating with the Buchner funnel, I had to add a compound called Silite analytical filter aid, which was to add another layer to filter the decolonization carbon due to it being so thin of a material. After we filtrated and went through the experiment, I ended up making black tar. So I had to reconvene the following week to make crystals. After coming back, making slight modifications from the week prior to cut down steps, I was able to create nice, beautiful crystals for my characterization of IR spectrum and melting point. The results I received from my IR spectrum indicated a peak of 2,200.39 centimeter negative. The melting point was 168.5 Celsius. The actual yield I received was 1.26 grams. My theoretical yield was 1.75 grams, and the percentage yield was 72%. The IR spectrum also indicate that I peaked 3,450 centimeters -1, shows that the OH valence and the CH valence, and as well at range of 121, we will see the p-aminophenol appeared. Our final results, we concluded that the percent yield did not meet our expectations, only had 72% out of 100, but my melting point did exceed expectations of 168.5 degrees range of 172 degrees. My IR spectrum was comparable to another source of acetaminophen graphs on PubMed, but unfortunately my percent yield error was about 28%, which can be significantly lost in crystals when transferred from the funnel after vacuum filtration. As well as a reflection, this project allowed me to create my own synthesis proposal. I've learned that even though modifications can occur during the lab, I was still able to have an end result of acetaminophen. I was also able to relearn new things about the lab, such as the understanding of why we needed the salt tablets to get the proper reading in the IR spectrum, as well as carefully watching the capillary tube to melt correctly. My references of both the image that I use as well as the source of immunocinephrine. And the end.